Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to start boosting your success in trading? My name is Thomas, and I will conduct the following webinar for you. We have around 45 minutes of trading and trading theory, and today's trading strategy is called Safari. So the Safari trading strategy has been our long-time friend in the world of trading, and it has helped us to make really nice profits over the last few years. So this strategy, the webinar about the theory that is behind this trading strategy was conducted by my friend Angie on Tuesday, and today most of the time will be spent for trading, and I will not really concentrate much on the theory behind this trading strategy, and instead I will focus on opening trades, executing trades, and showing you numerous trading setups with this strategy so that we can all learn how to apply and to put this strategy into practice. So guys, if you can hear me and if you can see my screen, so I would like to get some feedback from you, so feel free to add or write any comments in the chat next to the webinar, and I will be happy to answer as many questions as I can. So the more detailed these questions are, the better it is, so I can provide you with some really helpful information regarding trading. So guys, how are you doing today? How are your profits? How are your successes? What have you learned recently? Hello, Mustafa. Nice to see you here in our webinar. And first of all, let me go ahead and apply this strategy to my current chart. So we need to go to the indicators or to the technical analysis tab. We need to click trading strategies, and then we need to click the Safari strategy button, and then we need to press enable this strategy. And this strategy gets automatically applied to our trading chart. Now, have a few open trades here, and yeah, so all right, so hey guys, Daniel, Ranjit, Arafat, Amikan, nice to meet you guys. Let me know if you have any questions regarding trading. So yeah, so how does this strategy work? Well, first of all, what I like to do with this strategy is I like to replace this histogram with area so that it's a little bit more like thick and visible. We don't really need this signal line in this strategy, or it's up to you guys. You can keep it or you can skip it. It's completely doesn't matter. So the main signal comes from our MACD line or MACD area, whether it is located under the zero line or it is under the zero line. Okay, and we can also make these lines a little bit thicker and a little bit more visible. So on the Williams %R indicator, then I click back, and we can start applying this strategy. So one thing I would like to do today, something new, is I would like to start with our 15-minute time frame, and I would like to open some trades for kind of like midterm or mid-distance trades, so that we can see how these trades end or on higher time frames. Because normally throughout our webinar, I mostly concentrate on 1 minute time frame and deals that last 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 minutes maximum. So that is an okay situation, of course. But sometimes you ask me how do these strategies work when applied to higher time frames. Now, I will be happy to answer this question today, and we can start off with something like this. Yeah, so I'm going to set okay, just $15 is more than enough for these strategies. Let it be 17, okay, something that we can track back. And what we need to do is we need to set the duration of these trades to, okay, let this be 35 minutes, and the time frame of my candlesticks equals to 15 minutes. So first of all, on the Euro AUD, I have a downwards signal. So I press this down button. Basic dollar index, I don't really have any signal right now because the Williams %R indicator is pointing upwards and the MACD line is located under the midline, so it points downwards. So there is no signal here. What means bond yield? Do we have it here? No, we don't really have any bonds here. So bond yield is basically, it's a credit, I would say it's a kind of like a loan instrument when, for example, a company or a government bank or a central bank issues, so everyone needs money, right? So you can issue bonds. For example, you need to attract $1 million of capital in order to fund your, say, internal infrastructural projects within your country. So your central bank goes to a global exchange and says, okay, we are selling bonds and they cost $100. So basically, if you buy these bonds today and in 1 year time, you will get this, like say $1 million back, plus we will give you a certain percentage. Maybe, so normally in developed countries, this like bond yield like usually varies from something like 1% to 2-3%. So it's pretty low, but in developed countries in the in Europe and the United States, this makes sense because those countries have a really low inflation rates. So yeah, bond yield basically, if it's 2%, basically it means that in 1 year's time you will get your $1 million plus the yield. Right. So my next trade will be on Bitcoin in the downwards direction. Then, okay, I'm not sure about this trade. No signal on Asia Composite Index. Yes, so let's open a trade on the Euro USD. I really like this one because Williams %R is located under the middle line and the MACD as well. And this seems to be like a fresh new trend. So yes, trade on Europe Composite Index. So 1, 2, 3. So I've opened 4 trades so far, and I'm going to open a few more. So we need to find the perfect candidates. All right, let's try AUD NZD. Brent, yes, we can open it downwards. Basic altcoin index also downwards. Okay, so no signal on the French index of CAC of CAC 40 because they point in the opposite directions. CAD CHF, yes, let's open this trade in the downwards direction. No signal on CAD JPY, on the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. Copper, yes, all the commodities have recently gone up because, well, the global instability on the markets and disruption on the supply chains. And Dow Jones, no quotes. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so now we open this trade. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 trades in kind of like, let's call them midterm trades. Yes, and now we can switch back to our regular 1 minute time frame and duration of trades of 1 minute. So guys, so we will calculate the results of my midterm trades soon towards the end of this webinar. And well, yeah, basically we have started trading, Daniel, and now we can start trading like quick trades. So let this be our first trade here on the Euro AUD, so the Euro against the Australian dollar, a trade in the upwards direction because the both indicators in this strategy are suggesting us that we should open trades in the upwards direction because we have this Williams %R pointing upwards together with the MACD indicator pointing upwards as well. So that is that basically gives us a double confirmation, and hence we open trades in the upwards direction. Now, basic dollar index, yes, as well. We have this real nice signal. And also, by looking at the overall trend, I can see that it also points upwards. So yeah, let's go ahead and trade it. Now, this, okay, so on gold, I don't really see any signal just yet, because as we can see, as we can have a closer look. Okay, so maybe we are starting to get it right now, but I would rather wait for a maybe more clear signal. I don't really know. So this one looks a little bit confusing to me. Next, we go to Bitcoin. Okay, no signal here. Euro GBP and Asia Composite Index. Yes, let's go Asia Composite Index upwards. Yes, I have a question for you. Has anyone tried this strategy already? And if yes, then what have your results been? So feel free to write some comments, and maybe you can also share one of your favorite trading strategies, because Safari is just one of our 15 trading strategies. Well, not even 15. We have roughly, well over 30 trading strategies available on our platform right now. Okay, let's try the Euro USD currency pair upwards. Okay. So we have a comment from Mustafa. The Japanese classic worked great for me this week with win ratio 68%, 1 minute F. Nice. So 68% win rate is a real good ratio. Well, 3 minutes duration. Yeah. So basically, that's pretty much how I trade. So I usually trade 1 minute time frame, 3 minute duration of trade. But also I use midterm trades for 2, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours oftentimes. Okay, so my first trade closes with a profit on the euro against the Australian dollar, and my next trade on basic dollar index. So 30 seconds to go on this one, so I will probably not open another trade until this one closes. So I will then figure out in which direction to open this trade. And well, gold is really not going anywhere. It's kind of stuck in this sideways corridor. Where can I find these strategies? Yes, so you need to look for this sign, which is called technical analysis, and you need to click this button, and then you will see trading strategies. So if you trade from your mobile application, from your mobile app, you will find it in your, okay, so basic dollar index closes with a profit. Nice. So you can find it in your mobile application as well. It just has a little different way, a little different look, but generally it's the same. So the Euro AUD, let's open a trade upwards in the upwards direction, and my next trade is on Asia Composite Index, which is now closing with a nice profit. So 3 trades have closed with profit so far. My first 3 trades. And now let's move on to the next trades. All right, so unfortunately this one I was a little bit too fast. I think should have, yeah, probably I should have waited just a little bit longer on this one. So 5 seconds to go on this trade, but no, I don't think it's going to be a win here. Yeah, so this trade on Euro AUD closes with a loss. So now the signal was in the downwards direction. So by looking at these on the histogram of Williams %R, and I opened this trade in the downwards direction. So let's see how this next trade on the Euro USD closes. So AUD JPY pushing upwards, so we are pushing north here, and by looking at the both indicators of this strategy, we can see that we have a real nice signal for an up trade. Okay. So what are the next steps? All right. So let's basic altcoin index. Well, yeah, I think we should open a trade in the upwards direction here, because definitely this, wow, so it has just gone down. Okay, so now the signal has changed. So we have to wait for another signal. So we have 1, 2, 3, okay, so 4 trades so far. Now another trade on Asia Composite Index will be closing with a profit. That's, I mean, it's a 95% chance, I think, given that we have less than 20 seconds to go on this one. AUD-JPY, all right, so we still have 1.5 minutes, or a little bit under. So gold, not really, no signal just yet. The euro USD, okay, so very close to our opening price. So we will see. Wow, now it's going south. That's what I need. So should be fine. And yes, Asia Composite Index just closed with another profit. And so 10 seconds to go on the Euro USD. And this trade closes with a profit. And yes, so this one should close with profit as well. So AUD-JPY and just this one, so basic altcoin index, which has tricked me into buying it, into opening an up trade, and the next moment, this next second, I was about to cancel this trade, but I was like, okay, I will not cancel it, so hopefully it reverses, but it has not. So I still have 50 seconds to go, and I'm still hoping that I might still get a win here, but okay, the chances are not that big. So guys, let's do a short recap. So far I've opened, out of these trades that have closed already, so I have 1, 2, 3, 6 winning trades and 2 losing trades. Okay, now let's continue trading. Let's see how this one closes. Well, maybe I will be lucky. Okay, 15 seconds to go, who knows? Five seconds to go, and okay, so no wonder here. I was hoping, I did really hope that it would close with a profit. No, it didn't. So let me go ahead and scan our assets. So I want to find another signal. Okay, so BTC, so Bitcoin, it's kinda 840. Okay, let's give it a try. So it looks like a fresh new wave of downwards movement. So yeah, the signal is there, so why not use it? Yeah, let's try. Euro GBP, yes, that is a nice fresh move. So even though the price has not yet dropped, but the both indicators are already indicating that the price might reverse. So it's yeah, so these indicators in this strategy, they are looking a little bit ahead of time, which is of course a great thing. And yeah, nice. Let's try this one, commodity index. So commodity composite index have a nice signal. Well, one thing I don't like about this situation right now is just we have gone down a little bit too much without any significant pullbacks. But overall, we still have to keep in mind our favorite proverb, which goes like this: trend is your friend. So as long as there is trend and as long as there are signals from the trading strategy, you've got to, yeah, brace yourself and hope for the best, because um, you've opened the trade according to the strategy, you did everything correct. So then uh, the only thing that left to do is to sit and relax. And I've just opened another trade on the euro against against the US dollar, and this trade is in the downward direction. So my Bitcoin trade, shall I add up here on this trade or no? Mm-hmm. All right. Have a little bit tricky question here. It goes like this: what stop loss percentage do you normally use for trading with the 1 minute time frame? The answer is this. Basically, your time frame. So time frame 1 minute, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, anything. It is not really directly connected with your stop loss. Okay, so um, stop loss is defined by your take profit, I would say. So if your stop loss in a trade, in say in your regular trade, so okay, so first of all, we have to understand that we are talking about forex trades first and foremost. When we talk about, okay, did I win here? Yes, I won here. Nice. One more trade on Bitcoin, guys. Beautiful. Wow, that was a very close. Yeah, so this one has reversed. All right. And I was very close to a loss, but nicely I did close this trade with a profit. Beautiful. So guys, when we talk about stop loss, we usually talk about forex, because stop loss is usually applied to your forex trades. So let me give you an example here. So let's say, let's say on Brent. So I opened this trade yesterday, and my take profit is 350%. So my stop loss in this case, which I have not set, basically equals to 100%. So I was ready to risk 100% of my trade, or well, basically on oil it cannot exceed 50%. So my stop loss here was 50%, right? And my take profit was 350%, which is well, probably it's a little bit too much. I'm being a little bit greedy, but generally speaking, that is fine, because your common stop loss, your common take profit should always exceed your take profit by at least something like three times. So yeah, 3 times is the bare minimum. The more, the better, because um, the better this ratio is, the better your chances of really making a nice profit and winning. All right. So how are my trades going? I have another trade here on Bitcoin, which is going in my in the desired direction, and unfortunately, this trade here on commodity index closed with a loss. So searching for another setup. So yes, the Euro GBP will be a nice setup. I just want to wait for a little, maybe for a little pullback. Okay, and then I think we can open a trade in the downwards direction again. So something like this. We can set a pending order, by the way. So yes, I'm setting this pending order. Can even open it in a little bit bigger amount. And yeah. So next trade on Bitcoin has closed with a profit, and I'm thinking of opening another trade. So just okay, looking at this, I think this is a nice, could be a nice trade. So one more trade. The signal is still there. The signal has not reversed, has not changed, so it's there. So we can open a trade downwards. Now, returning to my story about stop losses. Another thing that you should set, always keep in mind, is that there are the so-called mental stop losses. So when you start trading, you need to think what is your, say, daily stop loss. So how much money do you accept, like will you accept losing in a day? So if you set your take profit of say $300 per day, that's your goal, that's your daily goal, then your stop loss should not exceed maybe $150. But of course, guys, in order to really manage these parameters well, you've got to have a trader's diary. You've got to know what your average winning day is. How much money per day can you make? And so that it covers your losses. So if you have 10 winning trades and 10 losing trades, 10 winning days and 10 losing trades in a month, then your winning day should exceed your average losing day by, I don't know, something at least like $50. Okay, so that you set yourself a goal of making, say, $500 per month. So then you need 10 winning days where you win $150, and 10 days where you lose not more than $100. So in this case, you will make $500. So that's basically how you calculate your profits and your losses. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky and it requires a lot of attention, but basically it pays because you do this a little bit of extra work now and then you enjoy nice profits tomorrow. Okay, so my next trade is on Euro Composite Index in the upwards direction because we have the both indicators pointing upwards, and yeah, that's the up signal. So another question. Hello, the class with the Euro USD currency was good. I hope you extend your tutorials to Spanish since English is so technically complicated to me from Colombia. All right, we are working on it, and hopefully in the nearest future we will have Spanish webinars in Spanish, which will be conducted in Spanish. Nice. So the $20 Euro Composite Index, and now the Euro GBP. So this trade got opened by triggering my pending order. Well, unfortunately, I don't have Munch index available on my platform, so I cannot really open any trades on this index. But I can open trades on Asia Composite Index. Let's give it a try once again. So the signal is there, looking down, and again looking down here. So that's a double signal from the both indicators in this trading strategy, and hence I've opened this trade. So, and let's give it a try on on Commodity Composite Index in the upwards direction, because yeah, the signal is there. So just look at it. The signal is there, so don't need to think. Like, don't think too much about before opening a trade. Just look at the chart, and if there is a signal, then you know what to do. Just open a trade. So 5 seconds to go on the Euro GBP trade, and okay, so nice, closing with a profit, and we can open another trade in the downwards direction again. Yes, in the downwards direction. So, wow, this will be interesting to watch. 15 seconds to go on this one. Europe Composite Index. Will this be a winning trade or not? So 5 seconds to go. I cannot cancel this trade, and this is not a winning trade. Now, which indicator you are using? Okay, in general, I have a certain number of trading strategies that I apply to charts when analyzing the charts, and these strategies are different. These strategies vary. Have a number of strategies like Jektar, Safari, Kind Martin, and I also apply the Fibonacci levels, and I use the concept of levels of support and resistance when I trade. So in fact, I use many different indicators. So I don't really know which. So how do I answer this question? So let me cancel this trade. I think it's going to be a losing trade anyways on commodity composite index. So there is no need, or there is no sense in keeping that trade. Nice. This will be a beautiful close here, I think. 20 seconds to go on Asia Composite Index. So guys, I use different indicators, the RSI indicator, the MACD indicator, the simple moving average indicator, the parabolic SAR, all these indicators that we demonstrate during our trading sessions, all of them, they work great. And but of course you've got to find something that works for you, because you know something that might work for me might not work for you as well. So that's okay, so every trader finds something that works for him, and this is why we have so many trading strategies on our platform, because everyone can choose what they want, because you know, not there are no two same traders. Everyone is a little bit unique, right? We have a little different view on the markets. Oh wow, what's going on Bitcoin? So we had this nice little drop, and then this real sharp upwards push. So unfortunately, this one closes with a loss, and I have this trade on Asia Composite Index. Okay, guys. So in 10 minutes, so in 9 minutes, some of my first trades. So this, yeah, the Euro AUD will already close. Okay. And we can give it a try also. Yeah, I really like this trade. So the signal is there, and we can open trades in the downwards direction. And also basic dollar index. Let's open this trade in the downwards direction. So I cannot cancel this trade even though it's going upwards. Wish I could. So the Euro USD, right? No signal just now. And on the GBP USD, I don't really see any clear signal, because one of the indicators points upwards and then another one points downwards. So you've got to wait for clear signals. So 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. let's go ahead and try one more. So adding up to the current position because the signal is there, and I really like this candlestick because it really is a kind of candlestick patterns that kind of pushes for downwards movement. Okay, and so yeah, you can open multiple trades with like one signal. So here's my next trade. Okay, so wow, this is dropping like how many 8 or 9 candlesticks in a row. Wow. Okay, so 29 seconds to go on this trade, and so it's not really going up and it's not really going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 candlesticks we have been trading in this very narrow range, not really going anywhere. So let's see how this trade closes, and then I will probably set another pending order in this currency pair. So nice. Okay, so this is a win. So I can set a pending order. So the quotation will be here 1.4655545. Best time for trading. You can pretty much trade. So if my time zone is GMT +3, okay. So anything from 6 a.m. GMT +3 towards until 11 p.m. GMT +3, that's pretty much a good time for trading. I don't think there is this the so-called like one single unique perfect time, because everyone might see some different like trading opportunities or different windows of opportunity. So I would say there is no like one single kind of like time where you can open trades and say that, hey, this is the best time. No, in fact, we have this real big, so pretty much 80% of the day is a pretty much good time for trading. So you can just trade, just trade in the morning, trade in the evening. That's why we have different time zones and we have different trading sessions. So we have the United States trading session, we have the European one, and we have the Asian one. So and pretty much they cover almost all 24 hours of the day. Right, so unfortunately this trade closes with a loss on there, but this trade should close with a profit, I guess. Nice. And so yeah, the time has come to count my trades. So guys, I've got this one 30 and this one. Okay, so 1.5 minutes till the end. Okay, so let me count my current results so far. Where did I start? Started here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 winning trades, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trades. Okay, so 13 winning trades, 11 losing trades so far. And I still have one more trade. So probably if nothing changes, then my win rate with this strategy will be 14 winning trades and 11 losing trades. That gives me the ratio of 14 divided by 25 equals to 56% winning trades. Okay, I traded a little bit, maybe somewhere I traded a little bit quick. I didn't really use the loss compensation system, which probably would have given me a little bit bigger profits. Nevertheless, I'm still closing this webinar with a profit of around $25. And then what is interesting here will be my mid-term trades. So these trades in the amount of $17. So we can also get this like win rate here of this strategy for mid-term trades. Even though I would say 10 minutes or 10 trades is not really enough to get the to come to the conclusion regarding the effectiveness of this strategy or any other strategy, but this is something that you can start with. So so yes, my last trade here closed with a profit. Nice. So like I say, it's 14 winning trades out of 25 that I closed today with this trading strategy. And now we should wait a few more minutes for the remaining trades to close, and we will get the outcome, the result. And we can switch to 15-minute time frame. And let's see how they will close. So far, I only have one trade. So the first trade actually on the euro against the Australian dollar. With 56% winning trades, we will be trading like pendulum. Please teach us how to earn money. Well, first of all, 56%, so 53% is the break-even point, even when you trade with 82% winning ratio. Second of all, I only opened 25 trades, which is not really enough to get the general idea about the effectiveness of this trading strategy. Okay, guys. So well, I would say that also you can apply loss compensation system, so where you can cover up the losses of your previous trades by increasing the amount of your subsequent trade. And there are many other techniques. So, well, basically, piece of advice number one would be to really like open many trades, open at least 100 trades with this strategy and track them down. Track down the efficiency of these trades. So how well you can apply, because even with this strategy, sometimes I have a win ratio of 80%, and sometimes it can be as low as 45%, 3%. It depends on the current situation, and like market changes a little bit from day to day. But overall, most of our strategies give you the return of, or so give you the win rate of 60% and above. But that is in the long run, guys. So it's a little bit okay. You've got to think in terms of like think long term. Don't think short term. Don't consider, don't get to conclusion, don't jump into conclusions by opening like 10 trades or 20 trades. This is not enough. You've got to open at least 50, well, close to 100 trades in order to get the idea how the any strategy, like either or whether it is efficient or not. So who's the best trader here? I don't know, maybe you. Hi sir, I'm so joined your VIP group. Welcome. Guys, now let's calculate my midterm trades. So I opened, okay, so see, it's this one, $17. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 winning trades and 1, 2, 3 losing trades. So see, it's a wonderful strategy. This is what I wanted to tell you. 70% winning ratio if you switch to midterm or mid time frame or longer duration. So guys, just think about it, and that these and all, I would say, like all strategies, all patterns, all indicators, they are applicable to all time frames, but of course they work better the higher your time frame is. So 5-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame, they usually work a little better than 1-minute time frame. Okay, so 1-minute time frame is kind of like trading within the market noise. So that is a little bit tricky, right? So you've gotta just give yourself, just let yourself know that you are trading within the market noise. All right. So guys, we have 56% win rate with short-term trades, or yeah, let's call them short-term trades, and we have 70% win rate with longer. I cannot call this like longer terms, but at least mid-term trades. Guys, did you like the webinar? If so, please click your like buttons under the video. I would like to see some feedback, and if you have anything you want to share with me, I'll still be with you for another minute, so you have a few more minutes, a few more seconds to um, provide me with some feedback. And my next webinar will happen, so I guess, yeah, next Thursday. So next Thursday, I'll be waiting for you, and my colleague either Angie or Yaroslav will conduct the next webinar on Tuesday, which is going to be a theoretical part or theoretical explanation behind our next trading strategy. So overall, I would like to thank everyone for your attention and for your participation. I hope everyone will or has improved your like market knowledge and your trading strategies. And I hope to see you next week. I wish you all the best. I wish you all big, nice profits and love trading and live trading. All right. And that's the key to success. And don't forget about your trader's journal. So my name is Thomas, and I will see you next Thursday, guys. Have a wonderful day and see you soon.